You want to make sure that, say you are on Twitter, that you're actively bringing this into your career site as well, so that people, if they're not on Twitter, they can be on your career site and see, oh, wow, they're posting tweets. Maybe I want to go follow them on Twitter. If you're chatting, make sure that they're able to do that straight from the career site. Do things like put together a game, right? A game that could be fun and that is embeddable and they can send around and share with friends, right? Everyone's heard of viral marketing. It's what I'm doing right now. I have viral marketing with my cold, sorry. We talk a lot about location-based information. So much about a job decision is really about the location. Where are they going to work? Where is it based? How close to my home is it? What's my commute going to be like? There are so many social, local sites today that to be able to bring that into your site where they can very easily see, where can I go eat lunch? What's right around the corner? Where's the closest dry cleaner? Utilize sites like Google Maps, like Yelp, where people can go on and they rate restaurants. Bring that kind of information, that social information into a site. Make sure that if you've got groups on LinkedIn, on Facebook, that you're linking to it from your career site. Same thing if you have a blog. You want to make sure that you're bringing in that information, linking to it from your career site. You want to start making your career site social. It can't just be static information. One, again, in sum, it gives people an authentic view of who you are. It also really increases your search engine rankings. We are human animals. This is the kind of information that we care about. People don't want to read anymore just kind of the typical scrubbed marketing copy that you see on a lot of the career sites. So all of the concepts that I've taken from the social web, we want to make sure we're inputting into the career site as well. So any questions? And I already gave you guys a question, so someone. I think, yeah, the short answer to that is going to be no. One, within healthcare, healthcare has been pretty slow to start employing any of the social kind of tools that we've talked about here. But I also think that we are expecting a little too direct of a correlation that when Microsoft puts out their white paper, I think that it's not going to be healthcare, but it will be one of the first pieces of information that have correlated hires back to a blog. What you do see is that you'll see studies that talk about how it has improved the brand reputation of a company, where you feel much more trust toward the company, that you're willing to engage in a relationship with the company. But there aren't many studies out there at all, one that are really focusing on recruiting, other than saying you can absolutely attract and retain the best this way. But there aren't a lot of really granular studies out there yet. I really want everyone to be on the forefront of this, especially within healthcare, because again, healthcare has been really slow to pick up. But absolutely understanding that this is where job seeker expectations are going. This is what's happening on the rest of the web. And when we're talking about careers, we have to make sure that we're doing the same when we're talking about careers. So, but no is the short answer. Yes, yeah. On my personal blog or on like the one that we built for HCA? So my personal blog, not nearly enough. It really goes in spurts. It depends on when I've got time. On average, it'll take me an hour maybe to write a blog post and edit it, get it up there. But that time is absolutely time well spent for me from a personal brand standpoint. For HCA, as an example, kind of building the blog, getting it up, all of that was about 30, 40 hours. That's just the building of the platform, getting it up, getting everything ready. The training, we did a series of 3 trainings with the authors so that they learned how to use the software. They were 2-hour trainings apiece. And they spend, now actually, I really give kudos to HCA for this. The blog authors, this is part of their job. Like, it's really part of their MBOs for the year. So they spend an hour a week on writing a post and getting it up there. And we don't do any of that. I mean, we trained them and then kind of said, here you go. So we're helping to continue guide and listen to the conversation that's going on, but all of the writing, the posting, it's all them. But it's not a huge time investment like you might think that it is. I think it's helpful when you have an agency partner that can say, hey, based on what we hear out in the blogosphere, or based on what we see people are searching for, maybe you should write about this topic. You know, I think that helps because inevitably you come up against writer's block. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like blogging is easy, you know, because it's not. And to have more than one author is really important. And I think to have an organization that actually makes it part of your job is great, and the return they're going to get on that, you know, is amazing. So who won the bet on my voice? All right. Thank you very much.